From the earliest age, Girl Scouts learn that they have a responsibility to use their gifts and talents to make the world a better place. We cannot think of a better example of this or role models than Elizabeth and John Starr. We were so proud to nominate them for this award because of the incredible difference they have made in so many lives here in Orange County.
In a sense, this really represents an amazing journey for the Starrs as leaders of the symphony, as philanthropists, and as great volunteers.
In reading the requirements for the Lifetime Achievement Award, recognizing that it's not given every year, as I was thinking about it, they're the first people that came to mind.
You know, it's interesting. This is the Lifetime Achievement Award, but as I've known both John and Elizabeth intimately through the last 20 years of my work with the Pacific Symphony, I've never seen them as someone trying to achieve something. They're always contributing, they're always giving back, they're always making positive things happen.
They epitomize philanthropy, and I say that on a lot of levels. They're exceptionally committed. They're goal-oriented. Their generosity really has known no bounds with the orchestra. They give of their time, their treasure, and most importantly, their intellectual richness.
You know, they've been very active participants and family in Orange County for the last 40 years, and over that time they've worked with 30 organizations, or more than 30 organizations, and I think in fact they're working with almost 30 today. They have gotten engaged and stayed engaged.
I became aware of just the scale of their efforts around Orange County when I learned of the Newport Beach Library Project.
Their work with the Mind Institute, South Coast Repertory, UCI, they've been engaged there. I mean, it's extraordinary what they've accomplished over the years.
They bring humor and joy to raising money and volunteerism, and I think that's a wonderful part of their style.
John has a way of being in the right place at the right time with the right amount of energy, the right amount of goodwill, and the right amount of intelligence and strength and work ethic to get things solved. Elizabeth is just one of those dynamos who has such strength and courage and willpower that it's impossible to say no to Elizabeth when she asks for anything or when she wants anyone to help her in one of her many endeavors. And this is, I'm sure, not just within the realm of the Pacific Symphony, but in all walks of life.
When I first met John, he told me that Elizabeth was the hardest worker I would ever meet. And I've had the absolute joy, we've had the absolute joy and pleasure of working with her for 3.5 years, most recently, but she's been engaged in Girl Scouts since she was a girl herself.
In the U.S., where we depend so strongly on philanthropy, on volunteerism, they are models, in my view, for what great volunteers can do for an organization.
They are two of the most engaged and involved philanthropists I've ever met in my lifetime.
And the last thing we'd like to say is,
thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Starr.